Okay, let's unpack this.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at a collection of sources that detail, well, a truly bizarre and horrifying sociopolitical system.
It really is. I mean, we're treating what is essentially a fictional narrative as a case study, but the lessons here on power, on stagnation, and on control are just chillingly real.
Absolutely. So the location. We're talking about a planet completely cut off from normal reality.
Uh,
It's marooned in what the sources call the exospace-time continuum.
Or e-space, which is basically the universe's ultimate lost and found, except things that go there, that they tend to stay lost.
And when our protagonists arrive, the landscape tells you the entire story of the last 1,000 years in a single glance. You have this small, huddled village,
Just grim, uncaved streets, people focused only on the absolute basics of survival.
and looming over it all is the tower. A single, dark, pointed structure. It's this massive physical symbol of dominance and fear that has been there for a millennium. The entire society is defined by that one power imbalance. The village versus the tower.
And that's where we hit the fundamental anomaly, the thing that makes this whole scenario so fascinating. On the surface, it looks like something straight out of the European Middle Ages.
Totally feudal, primitive tech, superstitious customs, a peasant class, a ruling aristocracy.
But the initial readings from Canine, the robotic dog, they flag something immediately. They show signs of high technology coexisting with these primitive life forms.
It's what Canine calls anomalous data. And that's the perfect description. This is a culture that has been meticulously, deliberately frozen in time.
So our mission today is to figure out how. How did this bizarre mix of medieval oppression and forgotten technology hold for 1,000 years? And more importantly, who are the lords of that dark tower? And what exactly is the terrible system they're running?
So I think we have to start with the rulers themselves, the architecture of their control.
Let's do it. Let's start right at the top with the chilling aristocracy and the system of terror they perfected.
Right, so the tower. The sources make it clear that this isn't just a building. It's the single most important fact of life on this planet. It's always there, on the horizon, dark and pointed, a monument to fear.
And the people who live inside, they're not normal. The text says they kept late hours and were seldom seen in daylight.
Which is our first huge red flag, isn't it?
Yeah.
It immediately suggests something unnatural, something non-human about their behavior. They're nocturnal.
Yes, and their power is enforced by a very specific kind of military force. We have the guards.
Grim-faced men, dressed in these black leather jerkins, studded with steel, very intimidating.
And their weapons are mostly primitive: pikes, swords, daggers.